Hello, wonderful people. Welcome back to my channel. And in this tutorial, you are going to learn how to solve this amazing Olympiad equation. It's just so easy. And the most interesting part is that I am going to teach you how to check for your solution. It's going to be wow. And don't miss out. Let's do this together. Don't forget to tell us how it helps you in the comments. It helps us to serve you best. So to do this, we begin this with solution. So what do we do? This is what we are given, and to get the value of x. So what you need to do is to apply some of the rules of exponents. Let me remind you of some of them. One of them says for every a to the power of m multiplied by a to the power of n, it is a to the power of m plus n. Now the next says that for every a to the power of m divided by this, which can also be written in this form, is equal to a to the power of n minus n. So what it means is that when it's in this form, you can take it to this, and when it's in this form, you can move it to this form, either of the two, okay? So this is going to be a guide. Now to answer this, what do? We know that this is obeying one of the rules, okay? So we're going to have it as, let's repeat what we have. So we have 4 to the power of x plus 1 minus 4 to the power of x minus 1 is equal to 100. For the addition, let's use the first one. So this gives us 4 to the power of x is multiplying 4 to the power of 1, okay? Then minus, for this is division. I hope you see it. So we're going to have 4 to the power of x divided by 4 to the power of 1. And this is equal to 100. So what do? Remember that when you have 4 to the power of 1, it's just the same thing as 4. Okay, so I'm free to take this off. I'm also free to take this off. We've not changed anything. So what do? We are simplifying. So what we need to do is to factor this 4x out. So we do it to now have, bring this out. So we have 4 to the power of x, open a bracket. When this divides this, we have 4 to the power of x times 4 divided by this. You'll be left with 4, okay? Then minus, when this divides this, you are left with 1/4. Because you know that 1/4 times 4 to the power of x gives you back 4 to the power of x over 4. So when you use this to divide, it gives you this. Now this is equal to 100. So what do we do next? Let's simplify this in the bracket. And when you have 4 minus 1/4, it gives you 3 and 3/4. Okay? And that is the same as 15 over 4. I hope that is clear. So we're going to now have 4 to the power of x into 15 divided by 4 is equal to 100. Interesting. We keep simplifying. Remember, our target is to get x. So to remove this, because it's multiplying, you are going to divide both sides by this. So doing that, we are going to have, so this gives us 4 to the power of x into 15 over 4 divided by 15 over 4, okay, is equal to 100 divided by 15 over 4. So this cancels this, and we are left with 4 to the power of x is equal to divide this, we have 100, okay, this is over 1. So change this to multiplication, you flip the next fraction. So that will give us 4 divided by 15. So what do we do again? We have 4 to the power of x is equal to 5 goes there 3 times, 5 goes there 20 times, and 20 times this gives us 80, okay? Remember, here is over 1. 1 times 3 gives us 3. Interesting. Now, what do you do next? At this point, you can take the log of both sides. And don't forget to give this tutorial a like. Let's know how it helps you in the comments. Thank you, and let's continue. So what do? Let's take log of both sides just to find x. Okay, so we have log of 4 to the power of x is equal to log of 80 over 3. Interesting. So what do? Remember that for every log of a to the power of x is equal to x log a. The x here multiplies the log. So this is going to be a guide. So for this x will multiply, and that will give us x log 4 is equal to log of 80 divided by 3. Interesting. So to get x, these two are multiplying. You are going to divide both sides. And if you do that, you are going to have x log 4, okay, equal to log 80 over 3. Remember, we are dividing. So you divide this by log 4 and also do same here, okay? This takes off this because they are the same. So x will now give us log of 80 over 3 is divided by log of 4. Now, what do you do? We are simplifying. You just need to remember that for every log of a over b, okay, written in this form, is equal to log of a. This division sign turns to subtraction. Interesting. So we are going to use this as a guide. So applying it at the numerator, we have x is equal to log of 80. This will turn to subtraction. Then we have log of 3. Did you see that? And this is divided by log of 4. So we keep simplifying, and to do that we have, so 80, as you know, is the same thing as what? 4 times 20. So we're going to have this as, so we have x is equal to log of, for 80, we are going to have 4 multiplied by 20, okay? Then minus log 3 is divided by log of 4. So we keep simplifying. X is equal to, remember that for every log of a times b is equal to log of a plus log of b. So we're going to also apply this. We have x is equal to log of 4. Okay, here we add log of 20 minus log of 3. This can divide each of these log. So we have this. Then divide this, we have divided by log of 4. So if you keep simplifying, x will give you, this we cancel, and whenever a number divides itself is 1. Please take note. Then plus, for this, we are going to still simplify 20. We know that 20 is 2 times 2 times 5. These are prime numbers. So we want to leave 20 in its prime product form. So in that case, we are going to have log of, for 20, it is 2 to the power of 2, because 2 is 2 here. Then multiply it by 5. That is what gives you 20. Okay. Then this is divided by log of 4 is the same as 2 to the power of 2. Then minus, this is log of 3 divided by log of 2 to the power of 2. So we keep simplifying. X will give us 1 plus log of 2 to the power of 2. Let's split this, obeying this, okay? Plus log of 5. You can use this denominator for each of them since they are for this, okay? So we divide this by log of 2 squared, divide this by log of 2 squared. Then minus log of 3 divided by log of 2 squared. Simplifying further, we are going to have x is equal to 1 plus, you see these two are the same, so they cancel itself to be 1, okay, plus log of 5 divided by, this power multiplies the log, so we have 2 log 2 minus log 3 divided by, this multiplies, we have 2 log 2. Interesting. Now what do you do next? You just need to remember that for every log of a over log of b is equal to log of a base b. So let's apply this to beautify our work. So in that case, x is giving us 1 plus 1 is 2, plus, remember the power, the coefficient is 1 here. So this will give us half. So you apply this in this, we are having log of 5 base 2, okay, minus, this is 1 here, so we have half log of 3 base 2. Now you observe that this is the lowest form of this. In that case, this gives us the value of x. Now let's plug this into the left side to see if it gives us 100. And I hope you've already given us a like. Thank you, and let's do the check together. So to check, we have, this is our x. So we're going to put x here and also here. So you have to watch carefully. So we have 4 to the power of, the whole of this is x. So we have 2 plus half log 5 base 2 minus half log 3 base 2. Remember that is plus 1, so we add 1 to it, okay? The whole of this are the power of this 4. Then minus 4 to the power of 2 plus half log 5 base 2 minus half log 3 base 2 minus 1. These are the whole power for this. So let's see if this gives us 100. It's going to be amazing. So what do we do? Where do we start from? So we're going to have it as, let's add this numerator, these two, because they are constant. So we have 4, add this to, it gives you 3, okay, plus half log 5 base 2 minus half log 3 base 2, okay. Then we have minus 4 to the power of 2 minus 1 is 1. So we have 1 plus half log 5 base 2, okay, minus half log 3 base 2. So what do you do? Remember that for every a to the power of m plus n is equal to a to the power of m multiplied by this, okay? So let's use this to split the power. So if you do that for this, we are going to now have 4 to the power of 3. This addition sign will turn to multiplication. I hope you are seeing what we are doing. Then we have half log 5 base 2. For this subtraction, remember what we said, subtraction turns to division. So we're having this divided, okay? Because of this subtraction, we are dividing it by 4 to the power of half log 3 base 2. Did you see what we did? The whole of this, then we have minus, let's apply this also. We have 4 to the power of 1 multiply, this will turn to multiplication. 4 to the power of half log 5 base 2. Because of this subtraction, you divide this. So we have 4 to the power of half log 3 base 2. So let's simplify this to have 4 to the power of 3 multiplied by this, we can convert it to be 2 to the power of 2, okay, is raised to the power of half log 5 base 2. I hope you are with me. Is divided by, this will also take 2 power 2 is raised to power of half log 3 base 2, okay. Now this is minus, for this we have, so let's bring it down, 4 to the power of 1 times, for this we can make it to be 2 to the power of 2 to the power of half log 5 base 2 is divided by 2 to the power of 2 is raised to power of half log 3 base 2. Interesting. So let's simplify this to have. So this gives us 4. 4 raised to power 3 is 4 multiplied 3 times, and that will give us 64. So we are having 64, okay, is multiplied by, just remember that for every a to the power of m raised to power of n, it is the same as a to the power of mn, okay. This is one of the rules to apply it here. So this can multiply, and when 2 multiplies half is 1, and 1 times this log is that log. So we have multiplied by 2 log 5 base 2. Interesting. Is divided by, this will also multiply, it gives us 1. So we have 2 to the power of log of 3 base 2, okay. Then minus 4 to the power of 1 is 4, is multiplied by, this we cancel to give us 1. So we have 2 log 5 base 2 is divided by, this will give us 1. So we have 2 log 3 base 2. We are coming closer. So what do you do? Remember, for every a, log b base a is always equal to b. So apply this in these ones that have log. You see that the base of the log and this are the same, just like this. So we have 64 times, this will give us 5, is divided by, this and this are the same, so we have 3. Amazing. Minus, this is 4 multiplied by, this and this are the same, we have 5, is divided by, this and this are the same, we have 3. Simple. So what do? We multiply out. So we have 64 multiplied by 5 gives us 320 over 3. Minus, multiply this, it gives you 20 over 3. Denominators are the same, so you just subtract the numerators. You see, so simple. And the base, just take one of the denominators, subtract this, it gives you what? 300. And when you divide it by 3, it gives you 100. And that is what you got at the right side. So it means that x as 2 plus half log 5 base 2 minus half log 3 base 2 is correct for the value of x. And I hope this really helps you a lot. Don't forget to tell us how much. Ask questions, I'll be there with you in the comments. If this helps you, share so that others will learn. Give this a thumbs up, subscribe, and click on the notification button for updates. Thank you for always engaging with us. I appreciate you all. Bye bye.